Ha! What up? What up? What up? Yes, yes, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, players and players, it's your man A Major once again. This is the Behind the Beats series, episode 28. New subscribers, once again, welcome. God bless. New visitors tuning into the channel. If you're digging the content, man, y'all know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. All right, so I'm hitting y'all with another beat making video for today. And this time it's going to be a hip hop and pop type beat. So I did make a video of this. If you look in my I Am Schizo playlist, if you've been following it, you would see that I made a beat making sketch out of it, and I titled it a hip hop and pop type beat. So let's get into it right now. Now, this is one of my favorite beats that I've produced so far. I literally got a little emotional when I started creating it and coming up with the melody. So I'm gonna just play you guys a preview of it, just to refresh some of you guys' memories on what it sounds like. So here's how it goes. Getting all emotional. No, I'm just playing. All right, so yeah, so that's how the beat sounds. So as you can tell, if you listen to the drums specifically, which we're gonna start off with first when going over the breakdown of this beat, I added some boom bap groove to this one. So I went real boom bap. So it was hard but smooth. That was the idea for the groove of this instrumental. So let's get right to it. So let's start off with the drums. Um, and here's how they sound. All right, so the drum kit that I chose for these drums, it's called the Primo. That's the name of the drum kit. And this time it's off of the Kong Drum Designer, which is similar to the Akai MPC for some of you producers and beat makers out there who are familiar with what I'm talking about. So this is the Drum Designer right here, and this is one of my favorite devices to use in Reason. I love it. So got a kick, snare. This is the snare that I use. I got a crash in there, the reverse crash, one of the claves, the toms, hi-hat, everything. So that's basically it. The reverb I applied to the drums was the AMB Studio Reverb from the RV7000 Advanced Reverb device. So like I explained in some of my previous videos, one of them, I always apply the AMB Studio Reverb to my drums. I did play the drums through MIDI also, so I played it on my keyboard, but it kind of put me in that experience of actually playing the MPC. So yeah, that's off of the Kong Drum Designer. So now that I've already taken you guys through the skeleton of the beat, let's get into the muscles, the tissues, and the organs now. So I'm gonna now run you guys through the melody. The guitar is what I chose for the melody, so here's how the melody goes. So that's an acoustic guitar from the NN19 digital sampler. Now the key I believe this was in was E major. I was just like, before I even started this video, I was just kind of like struggling, figuring out what the key of this was. I believe it was an E major. Now the reverb that I applied to the guitar was, let me see here. The all Madison Square Garden reverb. So that's basically self-explanatory. The reverb is going to like represent what it would sound like in the Madison Square Garden. Now I haven't been there personally, but when I do perform there and sell out the show in 20 minutes, as soon as the tickets go on sale, that will be my first experience at the Garden. All right. Got a dream, y'all. I also added the spreader modulation effect from the Echo device. Once again, the spreader gives that stereo sound. So if you listen to the width, it sounds very wide if you were to hear it through headphones. So that's basically the acoustic guitar. I also played that through MIDI. Now, let's move right along. Bass line, which you're not going to be able to hear. But the bass line that I chose for this instrumental is from the Subtractor polyphonic synthesizer, and I chose a chronic bass line. Very deep, a very, very bassy type sound. The reverb I applied to this one was the AMB Studio reverb, just like I applied to the drums. Also, here's something that I will play for you guys that you'll be able to hear. The lead synth from the Maelstrom Grain Table synthesizer. Here's how that one sounds. All right, so the name of that lead synth is called the 24 dB lead for Scream. You know, some of these devices got these weird, unique sounding names for their presets. So the effects that I applied to this lead synth was the All Apollo reverb. So what that one sounds like is basically, if you were in the Apollo Theater, it represents what the reverb and the bounce off of the sound in there sounds like. And I also applied the spreader modulation to that one also. That's triggered in the chorus, that lead synth. Now, last but not least, I applied some pads, and here's how they sound. It's still going. I just stopped it. As you can see, it has a very long decay in the envelope. So this one is called the Soft Module Pad from the Thor Polyphonic Synthesizer. Very soothing and ethereal and, you know, celestial type of sound, I would like to describe it. So this one is also triggered in the hook. Now let's see what kind of reverb I applied to this one. Okay, so the spreader modulation effect I added to the pads, and the all MS Garden reverb. And that's basically it. Pretty simple, short and sweet. As some of you may know, those are some of the best sounds. Those are some of the best types of music are simple, and you know, there's less is more. And they turn out to be timeless hits later on, bangers. So that's basically the breakdown of the hip hop and pop type beat right here. I hope you guys found it pretty informative, pretty inspiring, and cool. So until next time, I will see you guys next video. Do not forget to subscribe if you're digging some of this content. And until then, yeah, y'all know what to do now.